Hello, YouTube. I'm Jeff.
I'm Gordon, and welcome to the Geek Couch. Welcome to the Geek Couch. We're going to be doing our top 10 favorite board games that we love to play and stuff. So
yeah,
let's
it'll be good.
Get started on Steampark. This is a fun game. You pretty much, build your own theme park. It's created by Cranio Creations.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
It's a fun game. You pretty much build your own theme park with rides, attractions, all that stuff. So,
what are the... Except this isn't interesting because what are the guests?
Oh, yeah. The guests are robots.
Yeah.
Steampark.
Steampark. It's a fun game.
Yes.
It's our number 10.
Number 10. Yeah, that is it.
Number 9. This is one we like to play quite often.
Yeah.
Risk Legacy. Now this isn't your normal Risk game, and that's why this is on this list. In this game you start with a brand new Earth clone, basically. It's the future, and each player plays a different faction, and as you play, the map, the world changes as you play. Things happen, new cities get found, things get destroyed, things get added.
Yeah.
New elements are introduced into the game at different points, and this game's quite a bit more fun than the original Risk.
And
because
also
the best thing about this, I think, is that it's actually got quite a shorter game time.
Because everything's permanent.
Right, everything's permanent. But also, the gameplay, you don't play for world domination. You play until one player has 4 victory points. You get victory points through different means, capturing
destroying
HQs and things and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's our number 9.
Alrighty. Number 8 is Endemic, which is a really fun game. Pretty much. Huh? Yeah, it's upright.
It's good.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm professional. No, not really. No. Pretty much. Pandemic is, there's a disease. There's 5 diseases?
4.
4 diseases that you have to cure in the worldwide before they spread and, can't be cured anymore. It's a pretty fun game. It's a team strategy game.
Yeah. It's a cooperative team game. Each player plays a different character role that has different powers.
Special abilities and stuff.
There's like the medic and the scientist and stuff. But
sometimes they can be OP.
That's all right. Depending on parts of the game and different things. But the basic thing is you want to cure all the diseases before the game ends. And the game ends... There's 3 ways the game can end, and only 1 way the game can be won. So 3 ways to lose, 1 way to win. So it can be pretty tough, but it's well worth it when you do win.
Yes it is. Like, there's also Pandemic Legacy, which is kind of like
it's like Risk Legacy.
Risk Legacy.
Oh, okay. Number 7 is, it's not technically a board game, but it's a card game, and that's in the pretty much same category. Smash Up. So this game, I love this game. This game is... Just imagine when you were a kid and you played like Cops and Robbers or Cowboys and Indians. But imagine this on a more, crazy scale. The basic concept of the game is you choose 2 different factions, whether it's aliens, robots, zombies, ninjas, whatever. There's a bunch of different expansions. There's like steampunks, elder things, shapeshifters,
monsters,
vampires, a bunch of things. But the basic concept is you choose 2 different factions, you shuffle their decks together, and you play. You have a hand of cards, and each turn you play an action and a creature, or it's not really a creature, I don't know what they're called. A minion. A minion and an action card. And then the action cards can let you play more minions. The minion cards can let you play more minions or actions, depending on... Each faction has their own different powers, and it's just a great game. I highly recommend it. This game is created by Paul Peterson, and it's published by AEG, Alderac Entertainment Group. It's a very fun game.
Yes, very fun.
Number 6.
Right. Number 6 is, if you want to fight a ghost, this is the game for you. Ghostbusters, the board game. This is pretty fun. You start out as, well, the Ghostbusters, of course, and your first mission is to fight Slimer, which is what they do in the first movie. Then there's different missions, campaigns and stuff that pretty much trying to capture the ghost and, win. And then the final boss, of course, is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yep.
And this game was created by Cryptozoic
Entertainment.
Woo! Yeah.
It's published by them. It's actually created by 3 people.
A game by
Matteo Wilson, Adam Splendorio, and Matt Hyra. We apologize if we got those names wrong.
We do apologize.
Not the best with names. Anyway, but this game's really good. It's well worth the money. It's a little pricey, but it's got a lot of high quality plastic figures.
Yeah.
It's a strategic grid character movement board game. You fight ghosts and a bunch of stuff. You can slime. You can be slimed, and that loses your actions. And
yeah. Also, you also get to essentially level up your character. They have different abilities and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. I recommend it. It's always fun. Alrighty.
Okay. Number 5 is a game created by Andreas Seyfarth and published by Rio Grande Games, Puerto Rico. I don't know why I had to say it like that.
I don't know why you had to
that's
say
alright,
that.
Puerto Rico. So this is a really fun game. Because it's upside down. That's alright. So each player plays as like a leader, I guess is the word, and you each control like a different portion of Puerto Rico, and your goal is to build up your plantations and your city. Each player has a board. And then there's different buildings you can buy and build. There's different types of goods you can grow, indigo, corn, different things like that. Every round, you go in turns and you choose different roles, and then everybody does whatever the role says to do.
Mayor, captain, stuff like that.
You gather colonists off of the ship that work in your plantations and your buildings, so that you can produce goods and get the special effects of the buildings at the end of the game. And then at the end of the game, the person with the most points wins the game.
Of course.
So it's pretty self-explanatory, but there's quite a bit of strategy to it if you want to be the person with the most points at the end.
It's really fun.
It's a fun game.
I like it. Alrighty. Number 4. This is one of my favorite board games because I won a tournament. Small World. You pretty much have, creatures that have different abilities that are random, of course, and you pretty much try to take over this small world of things by earning victory points and then using those points to buy and conquer more and trying to keep the other players from conquering you. It's pretty fun. It's a Days of Wonder game. And it's just really fun. It's a strategic game, of course. So you can always... It's replayable.
Yeah, it's got lots of replayability.
Yeah.
No game is the same because the races have different powers each game. It's randomized.
Yeah, you got Amazon, trolls, orcs,
elves, humans, and then there's a bunch of different powers that give them different things each game. So it's very replayable. It can be played with 3 to 6 people, I believe.
2 to 5.
2 to 5. 2 to 5. Okay, well I had that wrong.
Alright.
I don't think we've ever played a two-player game of that. Maybe we'll have to do that.
I
See
have.
how it is.
It's pretty.
All right,
It's
it says right there.
very hard.
Oh, that's the timer. We gotta get this done.
Okay.
Quick. Okay. Okay. Number 3 is one of my all-time favorites, Arkham Horror. Now this game is great. The basic concept of this game is you play an investigator. It's a cooperative game. You go around the Lovecraftian city of Arkham, and your goal is to prevent the Elder God or the Elder One from awakening and basically destroying the world. So you have lots of different actions you can do. You fight monsters. You go through portals, close portals, and that's the basic of the game. It's very fun, very replayable.
And when the Elder God wakes up, it's pretty much almost impossible, except for one, which you can't even fight him.
Right. The game either ends or you have a chance to fight them, and then after that, the game either ends or you win. So, save the world from a Lovecraftian horror monster.
Woohoo! Alright, number 2 is Ticket to Ride. This is a pretty fun game. You pretty much, build trains across America and stuff. And you get cards, and you have to have colors to match what's on the board, or some of them have random colors that you can just play, but it has to be matching colors, of course. And you just pretty much try to build city to city, and depending on your ticket cards, you can earn lots of points and stuff. So that's pretty fun. It's another Days of Wonder game.
Another Days of Wonder game. Another game where the most points wins.
Yeah.
So
shocker.
Okay, we got one more. Number 1. This was an easy decision for us. This game is probably the game we've played the most. It's got great replayability. Very fun to play when you have up to 6 people.
Yeah.
This is an Avalon Hill Games, also Wizards of the Coast. Betrayal at House on the Hill, a strategy game by Bruce Glasgow. This game is great.
Yeah.
It's a tile exploring game, and you start the game where everyone's exploring this old creepy house on the hill. And then partway through the game, a thing called the betrayal happens, and then the traitor is revealed, and then the rest of the game is the traitor is trying to complete his task while everyone else is trying to complete their task, and whoever completes their task first or survives wins the game.
And the thing is, it's not really a strategy game until it's more of a cooperative game, and then when the betrayer is revealed, then it becomes strategy game.
It becomes a lot more strategic after the betrayal happens.
Yeah.
So, or the haunt is actually what it's called. You can call it betrayal if we want. So that was our list, our choice of our top 10 favorite board games. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And stay geeky, my friends.